question was posed to me or asked to me on why I think why we are here. What up? J. Marcell here. You know, it's a little chilly out here, but it's not that cold. But it's cold enough that since I don't have no hair, I try to keep my head warm. Not freezing, but enough for me to throw on a little something. But to the point. A question was posed to me, and I might have said it before mentioning anything else that I've said, that this world or this life is an illusion. So the question was posed to me, if it is, if this life is an illusion, what's our purpose and goal here? What are we doing here? Not sure who's going to be able to grasp this and who's going to be able to run with this, but it is what it is. You know, the reason I say that is because if you knew the science behind life within itself, breaking down atoms and what they break down to, if you listen to what science say now, if you understand and recognize that through different phases of thinking is exactly how you are to become and be who you are, and it to be whatever in your life it is because of how you're thinking. And like I said, if you know and also know the physical science behind it, that what makes you think matter is matter, and what makes you think matter is the realest of the real, or the most important aspect of living in life. If you know that, then you'll know how detrimental it is to understand the dynamics behind what makes life what it is. Really, what makes you think the world or what you're experiencing, let's use that word, what you're experiencing, the end all, the be all, is because of the signals that you're getting that are being sent to your brain. What makes you think that what you see in the mirror is real is the information that gets sent to the brain through the five senses: see, hear, smell, taste, and touch. So what that information is being conveyed through the five senses, telling your brain that says this is real. So that's what makes us think that this is the end all, the be all. This is all that there is, or this is the best of what it is. You hear stories about heaven and all that, but you can't fathom that. Nobody gives you a clear understanding of what heaven might not could be. So we become addicted to the five things that give us the information about reality. But the problem is, you become addicted to creation and not really trying to understand how to be a better creator. Let me say that again. You get addicted to creation and not really understanding and trying to figure out the dynamics behind how to be a better creator. So if you say, well, what we come here for? This world is an illusion. This is a physical and manifesting playground. This earth, this reality, this life, 70 to 100 and something years, it is designed to be a manifesting playground. What I mean by that is, no matter what you think, what you feel, what you believe, the fact of the matter is, all that you're experiencing is being experienced by your design. On deeper levels, regular level, conscious levels, everyday thinking levels, all the way down to subconscious levels that you think and not paying attention to, you're creating. You're creating. When you're born into this world, you follow the natural pattern that everybody else is flowing to. So that's what gives you your first jump start. But that's the problem, because when you come out, you roll with everybody else. So you believe and put all in your all in all into what everybody else put their all in all into. Physical reality. So matter trying to move matter. The true name of the game is when you can get into the understanding of your mind, how it works, how to process information better and why you process certain information like you do, you'll start to see why it's mostly mental and why the physical is only secondary to the spiritual. That's why you come to be a manifester, a creator of your own experience. But if you don't know that and you march to the beat of the world and you don't know that, you can't be that effective. You can do okay. Most people doing okay. I'm one of them, I do okay. But I understand that there's certain mental rules and certain mental mathematics that go along with this thing called life. So to me, we come to get in our minds and to understand the nature of what we're dealing with and where we're at, a playing field or a playing board called Earth and a game called life. If you understood a little bit of how much of the real you is not even here, if you understood that most of the real you is not even here, it's in a domain and at a frequency, at a level, you don't even try to detect. That's the meaning and the purpose of meditating, to become familiar with that side of you that's much stronger than this physical world. So then you start to learn and realize, whoa, I'm more, 85, 95% more of me is not even in this physical reality called life. It's not. It's out in the atmosphere operating on other frequencies. So you're dreaming, you're here, and you're a person called you from another place. You're dreaming, you're a person called you from another place. I know these mathematics here ain't nothing to play with. So I don't release this kind of stuff out a lot, but since the question was posed to me, I figured I'd go ahead and let it out. Why not? Those who can run with it, who can comprehend it, cool. If you can't, it's all good, whatever. But this is a playing field. This is a mental playing field. I'm just like you. It took me a minute to get to here and to realize this and to understand this. These rules and principles and laws and mathematics, concepts and ideas that I'm starting to get a hang of and heard about and put them in my life to make them work. I haven't mastered them yet. I just know about them, hear about them, read about them, think about them, dream about them, and speak about them. So I'm trying to get up to where they are at. I'm trying to, the name of the game and the name of the goal for me is to get to wake myself up. See, that's the name of the game. You say, well, what are we doing here? The name of the game is, can you wake yourself up from out the illusion? Can you stop not have to play necessarily just like everybody else? Not an easy task, but the name of the game, but you have to at least be on the path. That's what they call the initiates. To be initiated among the high thinkers is just the fact that you're actually trying. To be on the path makes you an initiate. You don't have to master it. You won't even probably master it in this lifetime. But to at least be on the path, trying to understand what life is really all about. So you're dreaming, you're a person called you from another place. If you can wake yourself up, if you can get up, if you can say, wait. And then, like I said, meditation helps you stop all of that information that's coming from the five senses and coming from the physical world that's telling you this is what you should go by. If you get quiet, when you learn to get quiet, you'll start to see, wait a minute, I think better than this. I see better than this. Wait, I can hear. Like I said, when it comes to that subconscious part of you, that dwelling place where the higher you resides at, and the subconscious part of the mind, it's not going to yell at you. It's not going to try to yell over everything that you got going on. It's not going to force its way to be a part of your thinking process and say, hey, I know you think about your life and the world and your family and your money and your clothes and who you're dealing with. I understand you think about that, so I'm going to force my way in so you can recognize me too. It's not going to do that. It needs you to sit down and come seek it. You seek it, it seeks you. You seek it, it seeks you. Real talk. So, we're here to wake up, to wake yourself up and understand you are a creator. Stop being addicted to creation. Be more of a creator. There are rules, regulations, laws, principles, mental mathematics that go along with waking yourself up. Start to play with those. You'll wake up and you'll become a better manifester. Now, I'm going to be real with you. When you get on the path, it ain't going to come overnight. It ain't going to come overnight. You got so much of what you used to be in you, it's going to take a while for that to die down. And that ego, which is the ego part of you, and that part of you don't want to die. It don't die easy, neither. It's been running the show for the longest. Hey, I've been paying attention to the regular world and everything else like everybody else for the longest. So why should I give it up? For what? For something that ain't even proven? That's not here? That's not physically tangible? Yeah, give it up. And watch this here. Watch the rest of this whole physical reality dance to your beat. It says when you get on the frequency, on right frequency, they say when you get on right frequencies, on your higher thinking, that it will make anything happen for you. And anything is possible. And it will move from 1 to 1 million people to help get your goal accomplished. You said, nah, maybe 1 million people. How is it going to move 1 million people to come help me? How can 1 million people decide all of a sudden to come help me? Check it out. Let me give you a small example that crossed my mind, because I thought the same thing. If you was to play the lottery, I'm going to catch on now. If you play the lottery and you win for 1 million plus, it took 1 million people to go get that ticket, to go buy those tickets, to put that pot in your hand. It'll have from one person to up into 1 million people or more to help you if it needed to get your goal across. Yo, man, I'm talking about some high level stuff. Real talk, high level stuff. So that's why I really, in a sense, like when the question was brought to me, I'm like, well, I'm gonna have to get real with this one. People might not hang or whatever. So the name of the game is to wake yourself up. Understand you are more mental than anything else. Take out the aspects of your mind and your thinking process that you know you don't need, because now you're starting to stop, look at them, and identify them. Stop those, put them on hold, push them to the back, bring up some higher thinking principles and moves, and thinking better, and watching things change, and you become more and more of a creator. That's the reason you're supposed to be here. This is a playing ground. This is a mental playing ground. But if you can't wake yourself up, I hate to say this, but the protocol to coming here to play this game is losing your memory. You're going to have to lose your memory. Amnesia. You can't come back with old knowledge from what you might know from out there back. You'd be too advanced. No, can you wake yourself up first? That's what you're going to have to do. So, we come here to be manifesting and creating. We come to not get addicted to creation. We come to exercise more and better mental moves, to not so much march to the beat of the world. Now, to a degree, you're gonna have to play by some of their rules, a lot of their rules, but some of them, when it comes to thinking, you don't have to play those. So this is what the name of this game is for. This life is cool. We like it. We enjoy it. Cool. But when you leave here, hey man, you got to do something else. So how much of this little 70 to 100 years can be so much to be adored, like the end all to be all? No, take it for what it is. Play the game a little bit better, and let's move on to the next round. Well, I gave it to you as best as I thought I could. Probably could have got a little bit more, but whatever. You get the point for the most part. So, you know my slogan. It's always the same. Mind over matter, because matter don't matter.